Alrighty, welcome back here. We're at the 2024 NCTTA College Table Tennis Championships. This is the women's doubles semifinal. I'm Willie Leparullo. I'm joined here in the booth with
Mike Ref.
Here we are, Leparullo and Ref. Just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
Like a great podcast that
podcast,
maybe you would pay for. Maybe, just maybe.
Subliminal messaging.
Subliminal messaging. Here we go. So we've got a treat here. We've got Jiaqi Lin and Jen Deng from Texas Wesleyan. They are the #1 women's doubles pair versus
Lavanya Marutapandian and Kylie Lam.
Notice how Mike pronounces the hard names. And remember that forever and ever. That's very interesting there. So talking about, we're going to call Lavanya. Talking about Lavanya and Kylie, they are the #4 seeds. They're from University of California, Berkeley. So it's a classic 1v4 in the semifinals. And the other semifinal is the classic 2v3.
Right.
So this is really, again, when we plan tournaments, you always want to see a semifinals of 1v4 and 2v3. And we've got this.
Right.
This is very good.
That's great. Yeah, it's like that sets it up for a possible 1v2, and then
right.
if it all goes.
If all goes as quote unquote planned, we'll say, right? Well, so here's I guess more of an interesting combination of sorts, and so the duo from Texas Wesleyan, they are high 24, almost 2,500 level players, and for those out there, if you hit the 2,500 level, you can bow to greatness.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Jun Dung might have pips on backhand.
Yep.
Pips.
There's a short pips myth going out there, but yes, she may have that, and there may be a reaction to that happening as well. So.
And that creates it lessens the spin on the ball, and it's more of like a dead ball.
Yeah.
So you can smash right through, like spin.
In theory, you can.
Yeah.
It's always in theory, isn't it?
In theory. But at this level, I mean.
Right. And folks, again, at this level, these are the semifinals here. This is where really we're going to get some really great action here with regard to women's doubles here. So it looks like we have both right-handed players, no lefties here, but I still think it's going to be quite a bit of a firepower kind of coming out, no?
Right. Yeah, it should be quite impressive. I mean, if they're both seated at this top level, it's going to be great.
So in terms of how they got here, just looking at the different results here, Jiaqi and Jen Deng were generally never challenged. I guess their one challenge that they did receive was in the quarterfinals against MIT, where they did give up a game. But other than that, it's been, pretty dominant day. But Lavanya and Kylie, they've made it through some tough matches, and they're here in the semifinals looking to put a dent here. I'm more familiar, and I think, Mike, you are too, with the South region. That's where we're from. We're out of Florida. And Texas Wesleyan, we're very familiar with them.
Right.
Lavanya and Kylie are out of the West region. They're at UC Berkeley. And obviously Berkeley always puts up good numbers in terms of their table tennis prowess. But we'll have to see what happens here.
Right. They're doing a quite extended warm-up.
Yeah. You generally don't see that happen. I think the officials, well, let's talk about the officials a little bit. We've got Shanfeng Jiang and Thomas Hu. It's actually an interesting point. Thomas is actually representing one of the sponsors here.
Right. Pong Space.
So Pong Space he's the CEO of Pong Space. He's also on the USATT Board of Directors. And so we here in NCTTA have a volunteer culture, and here we are. So,
California to serve, Lavanya to serve. All right, serves. Jun Dung hits it long off the table, and California gets that first point.
This is an interesting state of affairs here.
California's taken an early lead. Texas Wesleyan are down 0-3 to serve. Jen Dung to serve. Nice. I think that was the pips.
That was,
that was the pips, the flip with the pips.
So it's interesting. We can hear it,
Yeah.
and I'm sure with the good microphone work there from David Del Vecchio's video crew, you can also hear it. It's a high pitch. It's a different sound. I don't know how to describe it. Wow. Vanya is not playing around here.
Yeah, the number 4 seeds are taking it to him.
Well, you know, there's a whole concept here is that if you're a lower seed, what do you have to lose?
Not only that, I mean, yes, they are a much lower rated team, doubles pair, but still, if there's chemistry there and a lot of gumption and passion, I mean, they might be able to do it.
I like their use of gumption.
Yeah.
A wordsmith that you are.
I'm trying to incorporate it into my lexicon.
Wow, what is going on
wow,
here?
This is
awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
2-5, Lynn to Jechi to serve for Texas. Remember, this is the first game, you know, and it's the chance to like feel each other out. You know, the strategy went up, but also to note, since in doubles, like every game, you have to switch the server.
Right.
So there might be a couple of games before the strategy is figured out, you know.
No, and that's a fair statement along those lines. Just when we're looking at this, perhaps when we see the third game, we'll see what ends up happening here.
Yeah.
While Texas Wesleyan seems to be struggling here, they're down 7-3. Never count out the duo of Texas Wesleyan. It's not like
they're fighters. Yeah.
Wow, that ball went into the net. Now they're giggling about it. Now this is probably because they never thought it would happen to them. But
high loop by Lavanya.
Oh. Wow. And you know, here's the interesting point. I'm always of the opinion that these high-level players are used to the bang-bang training, so to speak. And that point was a
very delicate touch.
Yeah. It's an unusual point.
Oh. Game point for the California pair.
Yeah, that was a little frustrated.
So 11-3 for the California pair. They're up 1-0. So now what do you think? And again, the strategy will play out as the games continue, but what do you think? You know,
and I get your question here, and you know, I see I'm looking at Doru, Georgia. He's the probably mispronouncing his name. Doru is one of the coaches at Texas Wesleyan. They're in the corner. They're talking with the young ladies. I'm kind of thinking he's telling them, it's like, look, this is a throwaway game.
Right.
Reset. Start pushing balls with underspin, and again, I'm just sort of trying to read lips here.
Right.
Basically, along the lines, we could probably add a few expletives along with it. He just shook his head. You know, again, this is a show right here. Those of you can see in the top right-hand corner of the screen. This is what coaching is all about. Yeah. And I bet you anything, the second game is going to be wildly different than the first.
I would say also that in the California corner, their coach is no slouch because we have Angela Guan.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so she was the women's collegiate singles champion.
Absolutely, and she led UC Berkeley for quite a bit. So
she's quite knowledgeable.
This is a who's who.
This is great.
Oh my.
Yeah. Good start for Texas Wesleyan.
10 more, as I always say.
Yeah. Jechi to serve.
We got 1-1.
Yep. Yeah.
Let me take a look. Yeah, there's
That-
definitely grips. Yeah.
that change up the pace.
It's so
And the
weird.
spin.
She stepped around her forehand to hit a backhand.
Yeah.
That's still an odd situation there for me.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
So it's only odd because you're not good enough to do it.
No, that's absolutely the case. You're completely correct on
Yeah.
that. Good assessment. Thank you.
All right, it looks like, well, it's still a little close, but the Texas Wesleyan pair are up 3-2 to serve. Jen Dung to serve.
Yeah, that's she's going for the balls that she needs to go for. And again, I don't think that UC Berkeley can rely on, hey, I hope they miss everything and we win 3-0. That's just not the case at all.
Yeah. So it's 3-3. They did take the towel break, so we're seeing that.
Wow. Wow. Unbelievable.
Great rally.
Well, this says also a lot about Lavagna's partner, Kylie Lamb. She's a freshman, new to college table tennis. Maybe that's part of the adjustment period here.
Oh, I think caught the edge a little.
Yep.
Yeah. So now it's 5-3 Texas Wesleyan with Jati to serve. Interesting. More control play with Texas Wesleyan. And
it was a hard push.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow. Lavagna did a spinny high arcing loop and Texas Wesleyan just smashed through it.
Yeah, it's like, no thank you. I'm going to smash through it.
Looks like Texas Wesleyan's figuring them out a little bit more.
Yeah,
8-3.
We have a little bit of the reverse point score here.
Right. Yep. Towel break at 8-4 with Texas Wesleyan to serve.
Now, do you ever wonder if they take these towel breaks, they walk slowly to the towel? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
We call that gamesmanship a little bit.
I mean, at the towel break, they're already allowed to do it, so it's.
I know, but you just walk extra slow, make it last a little bit longer.
True. Yeah.
Wow, that is an incredible ball. If only I could hear what the coach said in that corner, because this is like night and day difference, folks.
Right, exactly.
Wow.
That was off.
It was off, yeah.
Okay.
It's correcting,
yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to see.
Yeah, it's difficult.
The balls are going so fast.
Yeah. So it's 5-9, California to serve.
They're relaxed.
Yeah, definitely.
Banana flip for the winner.
5 game points for the Texas Wesleyan pair.
Yep.
They have a comfortable strategy.
Oh, that's a really good flat smash there. Kylie Lamb was not playing around with that.
Oh.
Sometimes I think about when people miss those forehand flips, whether, you know, they could read the spin on the ball if it was dead and they flipped it just a little bit longer. Maybe they didn't close their paddle. Maybe both, right?
Yeah.
So we have a 1-1 match here. Again, if you look at the top left and top right corner, these are where their coaching happens. And so it's an interesting dynamic in college table tennis. And, you know, really any doubles competition, I'd say, for that is seeing how the players react to their respective coaching corners, so to speak. Um, you see Angela's moving her hands.
Right.
Daru's absolutely, he's having a
They're both very animated.
animated.
Which is great.
That's the word I'm
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's great though. They're instilling the knowledge they need to and advice they need to convey.
Well,
to their
Doru is he's like a from table tennis history. We'll
the upper
say.
echelons.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's a former Romanian table tennis player, former USA table tennis. I want to say CEO, some title there. So he knows his table tennis. He knows his coaches, coaching. He's been coach of the year before. So excellent individual.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we've got a 1-1 tie here. I think the Texas Wesleyan Ram ladies are inspired, and we're going to see what UC Berkeley. I think they're called the Berkeley Bears.
Yeah, I believe so.
So the Rams versus the Bears. It's always very interesting to see these animal names or whatnot.
All right. So California opens this game 1-0.
It's interesting to me, Mike. They're looking for that counter loop immediately. They're not afraid. They're not blocking. They're just both an aggressive pair.
Right. Couple pushes and Jetchi pushes into the net.
This is just to show you in terms of rating. Texas Wesleyan pair is 49-49, while the Berkeley pair is 43-76.
Right.
Rating doesn't really. It doesn't really matter at this point with the levels. It looks like their styles of play are very similar, and we've got a very close match despite a, what is the math, 600-point difference there.
Right.
Mike with his AP Calc credit check.
Quickly calculating it.
Quickly calculating it. It's an inside joke. Mike does have AP Calc. I think he only made a 4 though in his AP.
5.
It was
Come
a
on.
5.
But I've never used it again.
I never used it again. No STEM major in Mike.
Wow.
So these are loose points here. Maybe, just maybe, this is how we have the psychology of table tennis being so strong. UC Berkeley saying we had a chance, we really did, and they're getting tighter and more nervous.
Right.
They got to refocus, calm.
Right. Interesting.
I think it was more like a dead ball push, and then the short pips really wasn't reacting very well. Pips need spin.
Right.
Ooh, it's a vicious backhand.
At that point, I was just observing like the stance of the players. You know how they're lined up like back, behind each other, and it's like it looked like Kylie was ready for a forehand, and it went into her backhand corner instead.
Ooh. Now that's the point about anticipation. Sometimes you look great, and sometimes it doesn't look so great.
Right.
Oh, wiggle, wiggle.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, double bets.
A little frustration there from Lavanya. She's like, I could have had that ball. Why were you in the way?
Oh. Yeah. So now it's 7-3. There's a 4-point deficit with Texas Wesleyan in the lead at the moment for this game.
Interesting little carry block that Lavanya had there from UC Berkeley. Texas Wesleyan up here 7-4. Dang to serve.
Wow.
Yeah. We may have something grilling here on the kitchen.
Yeah, you know what? I would think that maybe Dora would have called a timeout in that situation because they were up 7-3. the change of the momentum, but maybe he probably has enough confidence to know that they can still control it.
Yeah,
But you never know.
Yeah, they lose another one. Maybe it's.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, this could be it. Let's see if they call.
It's also a chance. You call it too early.
Right. I have a feeling he has a lot of faith in them, so.
Right.
So he might not call.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, and it's at 1-1, so it's still not like the.
Early timeout. Oof. Wow. It's like there's no escaping Jachi Lin's forehand. She's hunting for the forehand, essentially. Texas Wesleyan up 8-6. It's tied 1-1. This is the third game of a women's doubles semifinal here at the NCTTA Champs.
Jung had nice placement, but California got there in time.
Yeah. She was waiting for it. It's funny, they're changing signs under the table. They both speak Chinese, but just in case the other pair understands them, the signs are the same bet. Yeah, you never know.
Ooh.
Wow.
Big point, big point.
Huge serve there.
Yeah.
Big misread, but.
Yeah. So Lavanya to serve for California. 7-9.
Oh, yeah.
That was an awesome point.
That's a great point there. And it illustrates really what you got to do in doubles. Go after the person that just hit the ball, making Berkeley almost crash into each other.
Yeah.
Smart.
All right.
Oh,
wow.
Amazing there. Oh, man.
So now Texas Wesleyan is up 2 games to 1.
2 games to 1. And so, this is interesting perspective here. And, UC Berkeley's super alum, Angela Guan here, instilling the positive energy. Looking here at Doru from Texas Wesleyan, still as passionate as ever before, basically saying, hey ladies, let's not misfocus on the goal here. So, but it's always fascinating to me to look at the different models of coaching success here. Note how Doru is in a lower posture, and he's a little bit, in terms of stature, a little bit taller than they are, and he's meeting them where they are.
Right.
And then Angela's a little bit more, okay, everything's good,
right.
I'm calm, even though inside she may be freaking out. But
it's all about trying to, give that confidence to the players in whatever position they're at.
Yeah. So this is the same combination as the second game. Yes.
Oh, yeah. If that's any indication, it would be in favor of Texas Wesleyan since they won that second game.
Is it 1-1? Yep, there we are. So UC Berkeley's not thrown in the towel just yet. So it looks as if, and I dare say this, I don't know if Kylie and Lavanya have played together, but they're pretty comfortable with each other. They just have to execute the shots better.
Right.
A lot of folks in college table tennis, they practice singles, and let's be honest about how that works. But
wow.
But doubles in NCTTA is a thing that happens. Finally, our video production crew gets into the action. James Wong throwing the ball back into the into the court. Too good.
To that wide forehand.
Yeah, the Texas Wesleyan pair, they're really just so strong, and I'm actually kind of.
Are they doing a timeout? Yep. good time to do a
Yeah.
timeout.
I'm actually kind of curious, and again, you've seen this here before.
Right.
They're going forehand to forehand.
Right.
Is it? And again, this is just a question to your
Right.
part. Is it just that's where they're comfortable going, versus let's go to the body. Let's.
I don't know, because like I imagine at least for the Texas Wesleyan pair that they could go anywhere.
Well, yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
Like,
yeah.
so maybe might not be the case, but you never know. Just might be what they're comfortable with at this exact moment in time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair along those lines.
Yeah.
So we're waiting for them to come back from the
Right.
timeout.
Timeout. And it looks like California's ready to start back
Yep.
and earlier than
They had
the timeout's
15
called.
seconds left.
And that means that Texas Wesleyan has the remaining timeout left to their disposal if they need it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And you never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
Never say never.
Never. Yeah.
It's the name of our new podcast, Never Say Never. Yeah.
Oh, again to the wide forehand, and
Yeah.
Lavanya was still in the way of that shot, I believe, so Kylie had a hard time getting to it.
It's comical. A lot of people duck at that point.
Right.
I don't know that I would have
Yeah.
the wherewithal just to duck. You know,
Yeah.
that to me
It's
seems
a lot of trust
a
to
lot.
it.
Right. We'll duck and then come back up. It
Yeah.
takes a lot of time. So.
Right. Well, I think we picked up the strategy there, maybe.
Yeah?
On the microphone.
Oh.
I believe that Lavanya and Kylie were talking.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, yeah. I see it. Oh, that's too high.
Oh.
That's just nuts. Yeah.
That was like an inside out, fading out
Yeah.
forehand for Jundung. So
Scores-
now they're up 7-1. Texas Wesleyans have a convincing lead now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no way to stop it. It's, Texas Wesleyan will not take a timeout here, obviously.
Right.
That's too high, but yeah, we got lucky
Alright.
there. Gotta love the microphones on these tables. We hear every little
Right.
anything. This is a tomahawk serve. Very interesting here.
Oh.
Gonna have some lobbing play here. So, folks,
Alright.
sometimes when it gets a little out of hand in table tennis, there comes exhibition points, and we may see some here. Well, let's see. They got smiles on their faces. Let's see what's going to happen. Is it going to be around the world here?
Maybe.
8 match points.
No.
Okay. I guess you're a quick definitive no. That's not going to happen.
Anyway.
Well, Texas Wesleyan wins that 3-1 after that little blip, I guess, on the first game there. Texas Wesleyan women are going on to the women's doubles final here at the 2024 NCTTA College Table Tennis Championships. Very impressed. And again, look, Mike, Lynn and Deng are the top seeds here in the women's doubles.
Right.
They are the top two for the women's team as well.
Right.
So last final opinions here. Tough to win this match for Berkeley. Anything to do differently?
I think it would have been tough. I mean, that's really the honest truth. I mean, but
Right.
I mean, they fought,
Yeah,
and at least
they
they got
did.
that first game, and just the strategy shifted very fast in the following 3 games. Yeah.
Well, stay with us, folks. We're going to take a little bit of a break here, but we're going to come back with more semifinal action, potentially a men's doubles semifinal. We'll let you know. There's going to be another women's doubles semifinal as well. We're heading towards the very end here of the doubles day in the championships here. Give a last shout out to our sponsors, U.S. Coast Guard, Pong Space, Yola, Visit Eau Claire, Bluestone, all sponsors here to help us do what we do here at NCTTA, as well as our valued volunteers and partners there. So I'm Willie Leparula. We're going to take a break, and I'm with Mike Reff. Take
Right.
a little bit of a break. We'll be back here in a couple minutes. Hang out with us. We'll be back soon.
All right, be back.
Here we are. We're at the 2024 NCTTA Championships, the men's doubles semifinal. We have a treat here. We've got Texas Wesleyan and Indiana University. This is a powerhouse of men's doubles. This is only a semifinal. This could be a finals. My name's Willie Leparulo. I'm here with
Mike Griff.
So we've got Senura Silva, Eduardo Tomoike for Texas Wesleyan, Sharon Alguetti and Gal Alguetti. They're brothers, in case you're wondering. They just don't have the same last name. This is very interesting stuff here. So the styles at play that we love to look at, right? Mike, what do you see out there?
Let's see.
What, do you want me to spell it out? I'll spell it out for you.
Just spell it out.
There is a pen holder on the table. Oh my gosh. Have we seen a Japanese pen holder? When's the last time we saw that?
I remember him last year. Yeah,
the
amazing.
1990s maybe. But this guy brings moving your feet to a whole other concept.
Right. You need complete, amazing footwork because it's mostly like a forehand dominant style.
Now this is a very different warm-up. Let's take 2 and 2 to warm up together. Huh. What's that all about?
Are they ready?
Yeah, it looks like they're jumping around. They're ready to go. So
this is going to be some fireworks this time.
Oh, for sure. They're ready to rock and roll. Yeah. Our officials, Felipe Castaño and person I don't know. We'll find out, though. Yeah. Oh, we're already starting with the wiggle wiggles. You know how excited I am with wiggle wiggles.
Yeah. So, Eduardo to serve. Wow. Did you see that? Eduardo went all the way around to his forehand.
That's what I'm talking about. Footwork.
Yeah. Oh, man.
They're going to wait out to see how quickly they can get into a forehand play.
Right. Oh, beautiful loop by Sharon.
So Senura Silva is a new student for Texas Wesleyan. I think he's the Sri Lankan international, plays in MLTT, the new professional table tennis league here in the U.S.
Eduardo popped it up just a little bit, but
Sharon
he got lucky a little.
Couldn't put it away.
Nice serve by Senura. Gal pushes into the net, and now it's 3-3 with the towel break.
And I think we're going to see a lot of those towel breaks.
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah.
They're not going to mess around along with those lines. So Eduardo Tomoike is out of Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's Sri Lanka. Colombo, Sri Lanka is
cool.
where, pretty cool. I didn't know this. The Alguettis are from Tenafly, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Interesting. Northeast.
First time I saw them was at a Westchester tournament in Pleasantville.
Westchester,
yeah. Wow. Well, Gal put his whole body into that one. He almost fell.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. Eduardo to serve. High toss serve.
So this is an interesting matchup again. We've got 1v4, which is a dream semifinal matchup. 1 being the Alguetti brothers, and 4 being Senura Silva and Eduardo Tomoike. This could be a feature into what the teams could look like if we get it this far.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
4-6 IU Indiana backhand serve. So, Mike, I'm going to ask you this question, and I don't know if I'm stating the obvious here. Eduardo's got a backhand, but he's not looking to use it. He's looking to.
He's not looking to use it. Yeah, I mean, this is all footwork for the forehand. That's the traditional pen hold style, right? So, I mean, he's using the J pen style. Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
what an angle.
One of the most popular players to use J-pin style was Korean gold medalist Ryo Seung-min, I believe, right? And then he changed to the C-pen style, a modern style later on. But he won the gold in singles.
He
with the J-pen,
one
I believe.
with just literally a forehand. I'm going to beat
Yeah,
you.
exactly. He
and
beat
run around to everything.
Wang Hao, I believe.
With
Wang
just,
Hao.
I mean, he had a backhand, but he rarely used it.
Right. Wang Hao in 2004.
We're at 7-7 here.
Yeah, very close.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, so go ahead.
I feel, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the Arguedes are very good at counter punching, like counter attacking.
Yeah.
You know, they absorb whatever's happening and get it right back. Wow.
Oh,
look at that serve.
What is that serve? So much
Dip
spin.
yeah. Wow. Big point too.
Yeah.
Now it's 7-9. Texas Wesleyan to serve. Eduardo.
I think they're speaking different language. Love it.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at that. So you were talking earlier about communication and doubles. They're real brothers.
Yeah, they're twins, fraternal twins.
They're twins.
Right.
No, they don't look alike. I think you're
That's
wrong
why
about
they're
that.
fraternal, Willie.
What do you mean about that?
Never mind.
Well, we've got a first game, whether they're fraternal or not. They got the first game, 11-7. They don't look anything alike. But there's another brother, Adar Algueti. Yeah, this is what we are here. Never say never. Name of our future podcast here. The beauty of this is 11-7, number 1 seed, the Alguetis, taking it to Texas Wesleyan here in the first game. But, you know, in my view here, Sonora Silva, Eduardo, they're both excellent players here. And so in the corner, in the coach's corner, we've got Bruno Ventura, who, again, we talked about earlier in this broadcast.
Amazing player, amazing
player
coach.
for Texas Wesleyan, and really a stroke of brilliance for Yasna Rather and her program to bring back alumni like Bruno to help coach and inspire and motivate these players here. One thing I'm curious about, though, is if ever Eduardo has to hit a backhand,
he's not going to be in position.
Well, no, obviously not. If he does hit a backhand, it's a very strange point.
And I feel like that's going to be possibly a deciding factor in this match. Like, he'd just make the Texas Wesleyan pair so out of place, out of position.
Yes.
That the Arguedes will, you know.
I will say this: if we see a backhand from Eduardo Tomoike, it will be magical. just
All right, let's see it.
I'm saying
waiting.
it now. Indiana University to serve.
Right, Gal to serve. Yeah. Backhand serve, nice. Texas Wesleyan gets that first point, 10-0. Another backhand serve. Interesting serve. Wow. Yeah. Look at that backhand killer.
Sonora Silva, he's just incredible. He uses a lot of these same shots in MLTT and Texas Wesleyan as well. Two to one.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Wow.
So wide forehand. Even though that's Eduardo's bread and butter with the forehand, that you still out of place.
I would be curious to see a replay of that because I think Eduardo maybe looked to run around, but then quickly had to change positions.
Yeah. All right. You see how long that Sharon waited until getting that? Like he waited, dipped down low, and then just scooped it up.
Complete body torque.
It's beautiful to watch. Yeah.
This is why table tennis rocks.
Yeah.
No. No.
Oh my God.
I would have loved it if he broke the barriers through to chase that ball.
That's what you would have done.
Forgiven him if he destroyed the barriers in that return. Oh
that
my
was amazing.
gosh. It went in.
Yeah.
It
He did
actually
like a
went in.
360.
Yeah.
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 Popped it up.
Unbelievable. Oh my God! Did he hit a backhand? What was that?
That was amazing.
What was that? Why don't we have a replay on this? Jeez.
Wow.
Hey
Our
folks,
buddies are getting fired up.
this is Loud and Proud. Here in NCTTA, hashtag Loud and Proud.
Yeah.
Let everyone know you're excited.
Yeah.
What was that? I don't know. We can ask
It
our
was like a
resident
push
NCTTA
flip.
board member 2200, Jay Lou. He could tell us what that was. Oh my God, that was crazy. Yeah. So, I'm without words.
Yeah.
And that's very odd because I have a lot of words
Yes,
in general.
you're very verbose.
Yeah. Verbosity.
Wow, beautiful backhand by Sharon.
Okay, so we saw a backhand. It looks like he sat there and blocked it like so he doesn't have any rubber on the backhand
Eduardo?
side at all. There's no rubber. Look, it's just a paint sheet.
Gotcha.
It's always interesting to see the signs here. Oh,
Is that the stroke?
What? Wow.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think this match I've been putting the add Q
right.
a million times to capture these.
So here in
points.
the booth, we've got this little mechanism, I think, created by the Double Ds. Double Ds is David Del Vecchio, our video production director, and if you hit a button, you get to save the point. It's just amazing stuff here. Score is 8-5, Algetti's.
And they're up 1-0 in games.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, what was that? That was some sort of, chicken wing craziness.
You're coining new
I mean, it was, you had to see it. That was
techniques.
That was wild.
Ale, come on.
Wow, that's a shame. No, we don't want to see that.
Yeah.
That's just a lapse of thought process there.
So 6-9, Texas Wesleyan. Oh.
Yeah. Just upset at himself.
Yeah. Alguedes have 4 game points at 10-6. All right.
So
11-6, second game, 2-0.
2-0 Indiana University. And again, they are the top seeds. Indiana University together rated 53-71. Number 4 seeds, 50-76. Again, this is no slouches either. I mean, anything rated above 4,800 in a men's or women's doubles is pretty darn good.
Right. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, divide that by 2, that's like almost over 2,600 apiece.
You're right.
Yeah.
My God. My math isn't that bad. Okay. Well, yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So we're looking at here the coaches in the corner. We have Luke Gillespie, coach of Indiana University, talking with the Alguetti brothers. Bruno, again, in the right corner, talking with Texas Wesleyan. So what's Texas Wesleyan got to do differently here to I don't know, navigate these next couple games if they've got a chance here?
They have an upward hill to climb, let's just say, because I mean they definitely have. I don't want to like assert it, but like I think it's like a weakness in a sense, just with that dominant forehand with Eduardo. Like it's great if he can finish the point fast, but then like he might be out of position for another thing.
Right.
You know. But I
mean,
would just say
he's a dynamic player, but
yeah.
in that dynamicness, so to speak,
Yeah.
there are some cracks.
Right. And Alguedes have just such control and power. Like I believe Gal has more control, but then Chiron is like the power.
Looks looks like almost a tomahawk serve. Oh my gosh!
That's another one to add to the queue.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Highlight reel.
I almost want to say that Sharon predicted it because he was there before the shot came in.
Right.
Just incredible athletes.
And again, they have incredible chemistry, being brothers as well.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's too good.
Perfect placement by the Alguedes. They're up 2-0. It might be a timeout soon for the Texas Wesleyan pair.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's incredible. Everything is so short until that one moment, and then the fireworks start.
Yeah.
Indiana University up 3-1, up 2-0 in games.
Oh.
It looks like a let. Oh, they didn't move.
Is he going to call time? Yep. He's going to timeout.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the right time to do it. Or it might be it might be too late, but we'll see.
A little bit, but I mean, again,
Yeah.
I have faith in,
Yeah,
in
Bruno.
Bruno.
Bruno
I
is
have faith in
excellent
Bruno.
coach. So.
Talking a little bit about Bruno Ventura, he was one of the most passionate players I have ever met, seen. Left it all out on the court. So if there's anyone to motivate, inspire, it is Bruno. Absolutely. So let's see where and what comes out of this here. It looks like from his mannerisms, he's telling Eduardo that he needs to fly over to the forehand to pick up what's going on. I mean, it looks like that. It's just, quite intense here on that,
Yeah.
because the Alguedes are tough to get through,
Right.
really, truly.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows what we're going to see here in the future, but
Right.
I'm kind of thinking that there's got to be a little bit of a change up here. The Alguedes have neutralized Sonora,
Right.
and they've made Eduardo think twice.
Right.
And I think they've got Texas Wesleyan has to sort of clean that slate.
Right.
Forget about the score, move forward as best as they can. Sonora to serve.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good rally.
No, absolutely. It's note how they're keeping Eduardo back there on the backhand side.
Yeah. Let's see. Go to serve. Wow. You could like loading up for that backhand.
It was, and you
Yeah.
hear the
Yeah.
grunt,
Yeah.
guttural grunt. You know
Yeah.
he's putting everything in there.
Yeah.
Here comes that backhand serve.
Oh. And Eduardo was there with a nice wide forehand shot.
Yep. We've got quite a crowd here for the men's double semifinal.
It looks like a lot of the Texas Wesleyan.
They bring an entourage, that's for sure.
Wow, coming back. 4-5. Eduardo to serve for Texas Wesleyan.
Little gamesmanship there. Expected.
Save the timeout. Just
Oh
wow.
boy. I honestly, I thought Indiana got lucky there. Normally Eduardo, 9 times out of 10 lands that forehand and
Right.
becomes a huge issue for Indiana.
Right.
What are they saying, Mike?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
I don't think we even need to use the add Q button. We can just
Yeah,
go
yeah.
by your exclamations.
Sorry, I'm a little bit more vocal than usual. But my God, what is going on? It's 8-4, Alguetti brothers. A quick towel off
Right.
here.
It's 4-8, so Texas Wesleyan to serve. Sonora. Wow.
It's their touch. I mean,
Yeah, amazing.
both sides. It's immaculate.
Sharon took that backhand like really wide, so wide. Oh,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
incredible.
just the angle was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Match point for the Already brothers. They have 6 match points. It's 10-4.
yeah. This is where a 300-point difference
Right.
does make a difference. Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Did that just happen? The ball defied physics. It curved around with some sort of Timo Boll-esque kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, you should probably bleep me at this point, because what the bleep was that? Like, wow.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
What a way to finish it.
Absolutely.
So the Already brothers advanced to the finals, men's championship
the
doubles
men's
finals.
doubles final,
With a
3-0.
convincing 3-0
A
lead.
convincing, yeah, that's
Yeah.
for sure. We're gonna have to see who's gonna come next, but wow, that also sending a little bit of a message here, because we look at the team competition, the Coed team competition. Indiana University would potentially land in the same part of the draw as Texas Wesleyan, so Texas Wesleyan could get a rematch. I don't know if it's the same combinations, if it's Sonora and Eduardo, I don't know, but wow, what an incredible match.
That was amazing.
We've got another doubles coming up. Give us a couple minutes here. We're excited to bring you more great college table tennis action. We're here at the 2024 NCTTA College Table Tennis Championships. I'm Willie Leparulo, and
I'm Mike Riff.
All right, we'll see you in a couple minutes. Hang out with us. Thanks. Welcome back, folks. We're here at the 2024 NCTTA College Table Tennis Championships. This is the other men's semifinal. I'm Willie Leparula. I'm here in the booth with
Mike Griff.
We've been in the booth here for the last 3 hours.
I think more than that. But
Maybe more than that, but we have the other men's semifinal doubles,
right.
and it's 2 versus 3. We're in for a treat, aren't we, Mike?
Right. The first men's semifinal doubles ended with the Coed brothers on top, and they were the #1 seed. So this should be a great match as well.
Well, this #2 seeds are Texas Wesleyan, Jonathan McDonald, Swedish international, with his partner Santiago Montes Solarte, a Colombian international. And
for University of Chicago, there's Chen-Chi Sui and Kenny Jiang. And yeah, so this should be a great matchup. And this is like the second or third Texas Wesleyan pair that we've already seen. Yeah. There's like at least 4 Texas Wesleyan men's doubles pairs in the top 10 this year. So this is really great to see.
So this might be, I think it is, obviously in rating-wise, the highest Texas Wesleyan team that we have. And notice the ratings, 50-92 to 50-87. They're separated by what, 5? 6 points? 5 points? What is that math?
That would be 5 points, Willie. I know it's a long day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God! Put it on there! Are you kidding me? We have the first point. I'm sorry for yelling in everyone's ears here, but my God, it's around the net. An ATP via the pickleball days.
Wow.
So just so we can recognize who is who, Jonathan McDonald is the tall person on the Texas Wesleyan team. He's very tall.
I think they're both quite tall.
They are.
He's taller.
Yeah. He's taller. Yeah.
Wow.
So
is that another around the net? These are just fireworks already off the bat.
I don't know what I'm watching.
Yeah.
I'm delirious.
This is amazing, though.
Chen-Chi Sui to serve.
Interesting. That was a nice, more touch shots in that with a lot of pushing, and like Kenny goes a little long with that.
So a little bit here, I'm just kind of wondering, they're just going to duke it out.
Right, I think so. That's the strategy. Yeah.
University of Chicago is a little bit of the dark horse. Nobody really knows too much about them. Chen-Chi is a 2,600 rated player, while Kenny Jiang, a Canadian international, is 2,500.
Right.
Unknown pair, though.
Right. Wow. Just they're putting their whole body into each point. It's like amazing.
Is that what we should be doing, too?
I guess so. Or we should have done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Scores 3-3.
Right. Are you loud and proud? Cheering. It's not even the finals yet, and it sounds like the finals.
It's loud and proud cheering can happen at any point.
Let's just say whoever wins this and we have the finals, it's going to be extremely loud. Like, it's going to be amazing.
Well, the Alguetis bring it, so you know that's
going to be awesome.
The beauty of it as well. Oh, it's an excellent block. My gosh. It's interesting how they do the signs. Each of them give signs.
Right. And sometimes it's for the serve, sometimes it's for the receive.
Right.
Is it just me or there's like a lot of cross-table looping and just like it's just...
That's what I was saying before. I was
wild.
wondering why do they do it through their forehands. They're basically saying, who's the king of the hill?
It's just... Wow.
Oh. I didn't even see what happened.
Yeah.
I just thought that Jonathan was gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, the Texas Wesleyan pair both like recovered some shots in like a defensive way, but University of Chicago overcame that.
Wow, that's an incredible slow spin loop here by Santiago.
A little change of pace.
He's Colombian U.S. international, actually. Cool. A dual citizen. That's unfortunate to see. I'm sorry to see that.
I think it might happen a little bit later in the day. You know, just a little bit of a loss of concentration. Players have been playing throughout the whole day. Yeah.
Wow. Well, and talking about later in the day, it is currently local time 9:11 p.m. We unfortunately have been behind for a little bit. We caught up. We were, I guess, 51 minutes behind at this point, but wow, still incredible here. Solarte and McDonald are up 8-6, so Chicago is serving 6-8.
And note how they talked to each other before that, like it was just trying to discuss strategy. Now they're 6 to 9. Kenny to serve. Wow.
Christ. Sorry.
Chen-Shi opened with like a nice forehand flip, and then Kenny followed it up with a nice, with an amazing loop.
I don't know about you, that was a bomb.
Yeah.
Santiago saw that kind of.
Yeah.
Still Texas Wesleyan up 9-7 first game, men's double semifinal.
Oh.
3 game points for the Texas Wesleyan pair. It's an interesting side swipe flip.
Right.
You know, this is funny. Every time I come to these kinds of tournaments, I learn something new. They do something different.
Such a creative sport, right?
I'm a big fan of copying and pasting successful form.
Wow.
Interesting. Texas Wesleyan gets the first game 11-8. They're up 1-0 here. Texas Wesleyan pair being coached by Bruno Ventura dos Anjos. Don't know how to pronounce the Brazilian J. Maybe it's a Bruno Ventura dos Anjos. Yeah, we really love languages here, Mike and I. It's the way it works. But so the University of Chicago, they were in that game certainly. A couple different changes, you know, could have been different. But what do you think? And again, we're not 2,500 level players, but in your estimation, what do you think Chicago could be looking to do differently here?
I don't know, just maybe try to position it better. You know, maybe do wider angles, go to their to Texas Wesleyan's backhand instead of forehand, or you know, just mix it up. You know, create, because it seems like both pairs are kind of in a rhythm, and that Texas Wesleyan just had a better rhythm, you know, ultimately. But if University of Chicago can like assert their rhythm more, and then they might come out on top.
Well, I look at McDonald a lot. He's got nerves of steel, essentially. He plays with MLTT, the professional table tennis league that we have here. I'm not sure what team he plays with, but you know, a lot of the top-level college players are now playing in this professional league.
That's
so,
great.
they're getting great table tennis competition. But just look at him, never nervous, just always calm and collected. That may be the difference here, you know.
It could be Swedish blood, you know, the Waldner-esque.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Wow. Nice flip kill by.
It's like the flying.
I'm sorry, by Chen-Shi. Nice pushing more.
Well, that's weird. Do you think he had side spin on that push? Because
possibly it went off to the, I guess to the right for them. Yeah.
That's very odd.
Yeah. Jonathan to serve. Wow.
So it's interesting about Chen-Shi Sui. He's a virtual unknown in the college table tennis circles. He's a PhD student at the University of Chicago, majoring in molecular engineering.
Wow.
So, you know, Mike, I'm no, you know, STEM major here.
Right.
Want to tell the folks at home what molecular engineering is?
No, I don't, because I'm not smart enough.
Right. Well, evidently this man is. My gosh. So.
Yeah. But that's the beauty of, you know, college table tennis, because, you know, these elite athletes, as you even wrote about in a press release, you know, can be, you know, excelling in both academics and athletics, and that's just great, you know.
I wrote like 30 press releases,
Yeah,
but yeah.
but that one you did.
Yes,
I remember that.
You do. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Why did I write so many?
I don't know.
All right, here we are, 3-3, second game. Oh,
Wow.
Did that go over? That no, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 4-3 Texas Wesleyan with a 1-0 lead in games.
I want everyone to see. I mean, Kenny Jong's got to be like 6'1". Look how low he gets. Those legs, my God. I'm sorry. I have to note it. I always hear this. Oh, table tennis is not a real sport.
Right.
You don't have to be athletic.
You're preaching to the choir, though, right now.
I know,
like, you know that
I know.
we believe
it
it's a sport.
just kills me. It just kills me.
Yeah.
These are real athletes. They work hard.
True athletes, yeah.
I'm not just admiring the legs.
Yeah, right.
You know, I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I'm not, you know, to that extent. I think a short serve's about to happen. I saw that. Let's see if I'm right. I think everything's a short serve. Yeah, too short. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So now it's, that could have been the difference between
5-5,
5-5.
6-4,
So
yeah, absolutely.
momentum change now.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's flip in the corner. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And the PhD student Chen-Shi Sui, he's wow. Just like that, we're tied up 6-6. It's a little bit of a different dynamic than the previous men's doubles match, where there was firepower back and forth. Here it's like a cat and mouse game until somebody gets that finishing shot. Oh boy.
Kenny went for the flip kill and went right into the net.
Didn't work out very well.
Chen-Chi for the serve. 6-7. It was a nice backhand opener by Santiago, but was it Kenny? Followed it up with a nice attack and sealed that point at 7-7.
Oh God!
Wow! Beautiful,
that? What was that? Now we got loud and proud here.
Yeah.
University of Chicago. They want to bring it home here.
Right.
Ooh, it's an errant flip. It's 8-8. It's as tight as you can get.
Yeah. Nice short serve.
What is that? What was that?
This is highlight central.
Carries it over. I don't know. It's like he's dancing on clouds here. 8-9 is the score. Second game, Texas Wesleyan is up 1-0. Best 3 out of 5 match here.
Continue serve. Wow. So now Texas Wesleyan has a 10-8 lead. 2 game points, sorry. And this could be the indication that they're going to go up to a 2-0 lead, or
they've got the serve.
Keep going.
Oh, interesting.
Still in.
That's very interesting.
Chicago's still in it. 10-9. Jonathan to serve still.
Oh.
Oh
No,
my.
don't start celebrating yet. We gotta
Wow.
wait until that ball
That
comes
was
back.
amazing. There was like a side spin
Side
flip,
swipe
and then it was
flip.
like
I don't even know
popped
what
up.
I was seeing.
And it almost landed on the table.
We should ask our resident 2150 over here. No?
Well, that they saved 2 game points. Well, they saved
Oh, they
2
did?
games, so now it's a
Really?
deuce. Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, that was an errant push from Genshi.
And Santiago followed up with a backhand.
It was really too high.
Yeah.
It has no business being in this game right now.
Right.
That push. I don't
Yeah.
think he does. He's
Right.
an amazing
He's
athlete.
amazing. Yeah.
Game point for Texas Wesleyan.
Wow.
What was that? He's a very strong man.
Yeah. I know usually our highlights are like long rallies, but that was highlight worthy. just
That
the
was
amount
raw
of
power.
amazing there. Oh,
Are you
followed up
kidding me?
by
What
Chun
are
Shi.
you doing?
Wow. Amazing. That was a down the line, right? Just
Yeah, that was
down line forehand.
pretty
So
disgusting.
now it's advantage to Chicago. Wow. Tied at 12-12. They can take a towel break.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, we're even this high.
Yeah. All right. Oh.
That's a smart play from
Right.
Texas Wesleyan, in my opinion. You give it back short again when he's heading backwards and he's going to be off balance in whatever shape, form.
Right. So now advantage to Texas Wesleyan, 13-12. Wow.
There it is.
So Texas Wesleyan gets the second game. They're up 2-0, and it was a 14-12 the score for that game.
You know, it's an incredible match here, and you know, I'm looking at University of Chicago a little bit harder here. They came in as an unknown. In doing more research, Kenny Jong has Canadian junior table tennis experience. And you know, just to be able to see him and then the PhD student on the stage is great. And I'm not saying that it's over here, but Texas Wesleyan is incredibly strong. Can't discount them at all. This is, I don't think they're going to let down in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
Curious to see, though. I was just looking a little bit through our booklet here, and I must be blind or lack of the ability to find alphabetical order.
Yeah.
But PhD student and Kenny Jang is a senior from Vancouver, Canada. So that means he's been in college for 4 years at least, and we've never heard of him.
Well, 2 of those years were COVID years, so
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But he's
So
still a
he's-
senior, he's still graduating. So
he could possibly do it in grad school.
he could. He could. Santiago Montes Olarte is a senior from Bogota, Colombia. But Jonathan is going to be with us for a little bit longer. He's a freshman from Sweden. So, you know, firepower for the future is looking well.
Yeah, that's great.
Texas Wesleyan to serve third game. Oh, are you? Wow, that's just crazy how fast those balls are coming out. Seems like Chenshi loves to spin that ball up with lots and lots of spins to give his partner who hits bombs, Kenny Jong, the chance to hit those bombs. More like setting up a third to a fifth ball.
Right. Oh, timeout.
Yeah.
Good call.
That's definitely a good call.
Yeah. So it's 0-3 or 3-0.
Yeah, they've got to change it up here because it's getting out of hand or already out of hand. So at this point, Texas Wesleyan's sitting pretty, correct?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah.
I mean, being up 3-0 in score count and 2-0 in games.
Yeah.
That's quite good.
It's a tough act to beat.
Yeah.
So the winner of this match will play the Algetti brothers in the men's doubles final, which we'll have tonight as well. A little bit of a late night for us. We were delayed a little bit. It's currently 9:30 local time. But with some exciting Friday night lights action here, the University of Wisconsin Eau Claire McPhee Gymnasium. And they're looking for, okay, yeah, they had to assign the timeout to University of Chicago. Make sure that they couldn't get another timeout. Scorekeeper's got it figured out. University of Chicago serve, 0-3 down. 0-4 down.
Jonathan to serve.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Beautiful.
It's just that spin.
Oof. Did like a 360 for the
Yeah.
loop, but to no
That's-
avail.
To no avail, but that's he's got to put everything
Right.
into it. That's
He's
for
got
sure.
to go for broke. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 5-1 now.
Yeah.
1-5. Can you serve for Chicago, University of Chicago?
Their touch is just
Yeah.
both sides.
Push.
It's just incredible, really.
Opting for the attack at times when it's long or high.
But even the attacks are
They're
balls
very-
that
Yeah.
I would push again.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Net ball.
That was a
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah, very lucky.
Let's see what he does here.
They're always trying to do, well, most of the
More.
time I would say like short serves,
Right.
but it's the margin of error. Cool. Okay.
That's creeping back. Texas Wesleyan still has the advantage, in my opinion. 5-3 up
definitely.
2-0.
Wow.
Oh, that's so
Did you see that high
shot
movement?
block? Yeah.
So now it's 5-4. University of Chicago is creeping back. Santiago to serve for Texas Wesleyan. Pushing. Jonathan goes for the attack, misses.
I'm still impressed with these short pushes.
Right.
They don't seem to miss.
To be able to continue the short pushing rally.
And
right.
move their feet
Right.
all around the table.
Yeah.
It's like
So much coordination, touch. everything.
incredible.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Jonathan had a beautiful short push, and Kenny dropped it into the net. So now it's 6-5 Texas Wesleyan.
Yep.
No, actually 5-6
Yep.
Chicago.
Oh,
wow.
too good. So smooth. Jonathan McDonald just making it look easy. It's this
Oh, yeah,
mini.
it's towel break.
Yeah,
I
towel
was
break.
about to say it's not going to be a timeout.
I mean, it
for
looks like a
Texas
timeout, but
Wesleyan.
of course we know it's not a
Yeah.
timeout, but it's
Right.
pretty accurate
Right.
here.
But it's smart to take the towel break for Chicago at least, just to have that breather. Okay. Some side spin, I guess.
Yeah.
8-5 Texas Wesleyan. Jonathan to serve.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow. That's good. Wow. Texas Wesleyan's in control of this match. Maybe ending the dark horse's run here. Two almost 2600s, beating, playing two other 2600s.
Yeah.
Kind of impressive.
Right.
Texas Wesleyan has 5 match points here.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot of spin. You notice every time he does it, tons and tons of spin coming out.
What?
Women's doubles final is happening on table 1
cool.
right now. Wow.
Chicago's still hanging in there.
Yeah. Still not over now.
Wow.
It's a little bit tight here.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
again.
3 match point saves, right?
Yeah, 3 match
By
points
the
saved.
Chicago pair. I would suggest a timeout here, but maybe never know. I mean, like, they still have, like,
yeah.
if
I know
they
it's Chicago
focus.
serve, but never say never.
Yeah.
This is an interesting point here. And there it is.
Okay.
Texas Wesleyan is going to the finals of the men's doubles competition. University of Chicago ends their dark horse campaign. Very impressive to see, though. And again, Texas Wesleyan, you know, obviously it's a very strong team here, and it's a perfect men's doubles final here.
Right.
1 versus 2.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
couldn't have asked for anything better along those lines, and I think the best pair did win. I mean, again, being honest along those lines, Texas Wesleyan just had better placement, loops, footwork. Nothing against University of Chicago. They did really well.
I think Chicago was very creative, but like you said, like Texas Wesleyan more consistent, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, great match. I'm looking forward a little bit quite soon to the men's doubles finals.
Yeah, should be happening very soon. Now, if you're interested in the women's doubles final, that is Texas Wesleyan, Jia Lin and Jen Deng on table 1 against Western University. Western University has made it to the women's doubles semifinal. We are not going to be broadcasting that match. Our comrades in arms, Stephanie Shee and Matt Hetherington, are taking that call. And should be an interesting matchup there along those lines. So I'm Willie Leparulo, and this is
Mike Reff.
Mike Reff. And we'll see you on the flip side in a couple minutes. Take care.